Hey everybody, what is up? It's Host here with another awesome Advanced Warfare video for you guys today. And on my last video posted up yesterday, I asked what kind of series, episodes, whatever you guys would like me to do, along with my tips and tricks stuff that I'm doing besides news-related stuff. And I got some responses in my comment section saying that they want me to. Some people wanted me to do a custom created class thing. So here I go. So this is gonna be like my first little episode of the created class, and I'm gonna focus on the ASM1 and the Bal-27, the main two weapons that are in Advanced Warfare for now. Hopefully it changes like that, because right as of now, these are the two guns right here that really dominate the game. So might as well do created class over these two guns. So I have a bunch of classes here. They're gonna be pretty repetitive, but I'll go through some other options you can put on your classes instead of what I have here. So we'll start off with the ASM1. So the ASM1, I put on Flat Jacket, Fast Hands, Blast Suppressor, and Toughness, and then I use EXO abilities of EXO Overclock and EXO Mute. This is more of a search and destroy kind of class. You can, I mean, it's not designated to only search and destroy. You can use it for other stuff too, but this is kind of what I use it for. I mean, all these classes I'm going through, they're not variants and stuff like that, just because these are the classes I use when I do MLG with some friends and just some like scrims and stuff like that. Since you know you can't use variants and stuff like that, so this is what I use as my classes. Yeah, so the actual attachments I use is the foregrip, the advanced rifling, and the quick draw grip. So that's basically the exact same as my Bal perk-wise, perks and EXO abilities. I have these set up the exact same. The difference is the Bal has different attachments. So the quick draw grip, the stock, and the foregrip is what I use for the Bal. Now what I recommend for the Bal is if you don't like the stock, I would recommend either putting on extended mags if you want more bullets, or if you don't like the iron sights, do red dot sight instead. But I would suggest having these two things on, honestly. They just help, to be honest. So that's my first little setup. So the second part I hear up here, these two are both are going to be the same. Is same perks as the other ones up above. Same perks, same EXO ability. I love the EXO Overclock. I use it on like every single class. But then this time I have 2 stun grenades. So the reason for this is to be more like a hard point domination, more objective mode game where you can stun people and get into the objective and take them out. So now, if you have like teammates running stuns and you want to take that out, you can switch it out for an EMP grenade. Or even if you have enough teammates doing this, you don't even have to use this. Maybe you can take those off and then put on some score streaks. Because I don't have any score streaks on here right now. And even like if you don't like these two like perks right here, you can take one of these off if you don't like one of them and put on a score streak as well instead of that. So same as the Bal, same setup right there. The attachments are the exact same as well. The foregrip, stock, and quick draw grip. And then we move on to the next set of classes we have here is the ASM1, same attachments, I believe, same perks, except I take out toughness here because I put in a Moors sniper and then I put on a thermal as well with it. So the thermal is just my personal preference. If you guys, the attachment wise on the Moors, maybe you don't even have to put on another attachment on it, but I just like the thermal sight. So depending on what you prefer, that's just going to decide what little thing you use on here. So that's just your personal preference, but I would suggest using the Moors with this little class setup I have here. And then again, this is another like search and destroy kind of related class, although you can also use it for other than search. For like, you can even use it for domination or hardpoint if you want to watch like a domination point from like a long distance with a sniper, and then you can turn around and get close distance with the other flag that you're next to with the ASM1. That'd be also a great idea. Go for picks and then close range for that. I usually just use that for search and then go for long picks and then I can rush and stuff like that. Just a stun just for there. If you don't want to stun on there, you can just take that off and put on a score streak or something else. I really don't know what else you could put on there. Yeah, I would just take that out and put on a score streak or switch it out for something else if you don't want the stun there. EXO Overclock again. Like I said, you don't have to use EXO Overclock on every single one of these. This is just my personal preference. If you guys want to use other stuff, obviously you guys can use stim and like ping and stuff like that. I can't use that because I use it on well, I can't use it on this class setup just because this is like my MLG stuff and those are restricted. And then so the same thing is going to be the same as the Bal, is just the same setup as the Bal, and then just same attachments as I've had before with the Moors and stuff like that. So they're pretty similar. And then the last one I have here, that last one right there is just the exact same as the very first one I went over. I don't know why it's there. And then the last one I have here is just basically the exact same thing as the first one, except I switched out, what was it, toughness for hardwired. And I did that mainly for like a hard point domination as well, more objective wise too. If somebody's shooting a lot of stuns, especially on a hard point, you can not be hurt as bad and affected by it as bad, still keep going. And then I also have the EXO trophy system on there as well, as you can see, to also prevent a lot of nades coming in. You can block those as well. So those are all my classes. You can check out my pubs created class here. Let's see. I have, once that name will get out of the way. Wow, there we go. Okay, so here's my Obsidian Steed. Honestly, I want the Inferno, but I cannot get the Inferno. But I'll take the Obsidian Steed for now. But yeah, so I have that same attachments. Like I said, I switched out. I'm not using stock on this. I have extended mags on this one. Really the exact same attachments as before. And then I just have score streaks on here as well. And then I experiment with these kind of things. I put on EMPs or stuns or whatever it is. XO overclock again. And then I really don't have a secondary for here. So this is my like pubs, I guess, thing, my score streak here. Now obviously if you can't get the higher score streaks, go for something smaller, maybe a UAV to help out the team, or like a system hack to mess them up or something like that. And then the ASM1, I think I have 2 ASM1 classes. I don't think I have anything else really to do this. Yeah, so I have 2 ASM1 classes, same attachments as you've seen before on both these. It's the exact same attachments, same perks. Only difference is I have an EMP there, and then I have 2 stuns there. I just vary with score streaks. So you can pause the video on each of these and copy these classes exactly if you want to, and see how they work for you, and then mess around with the variations. But these are my personal suggestions of what you guys might be able to use and be good with on pubs. So I know, like I said, those other classes I was using in the very beginning were MLG classes, but you can use them as pub classes too. All you gotta do is just change those guns to variants, and it's basically pub classes. They're just good at setup. So this is, I guess, my first episode of doing some creative class thing. So if you guys want me to do, if you thought I did a good job, guys, please drop a like on the video, and subscribe also if you're not subscribed. And I also want to know how I did on my first, I guess, episode of creative class setup. Let me know how you guys thought I did. If you guys think I should go in more depth of just maybe one gun into a bunch of classes, or maybe if I should just do what suggestions you have, or if you think I thought it was really good, I should just stick to what I was doing here and keep on doing that. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, guys, and I will see you guys.